fat ass sat up there and talked that shit to me. And then when I checked you, respectfully, I checked you respectfully in your face. In your face. You shut all that disrespectful shit up.
Now, this is definitely something I didn't see coming. Out of all the people who could have stepped up to defend Claressa Shields, Charleston White probably would have been one of the last names I expected. Recently, Claressa Shields appeared on a radio show where the host asked her a pretty direct question about her relationship with Papoose, especially considering the fact that he's still legally married to Remy Ma. That conversation quickly started getting attention online, and people had plenty to say about it. But Charleston White looked at the situation from a completely different angle. Instead of focusing only on Papoose, Remy Ma, and the relationship drama, Charleston questioned why Claressa seems to receive so much criticism in the first place. According to Charleston, the backlash goes beyond this particular situation. He argued that she's judged more harshly because she's a dark-skinned black woman who is outspoken, confident, successful, and not afraid to stand her ground. He even questioned whether the reaction would be the same if she were lighter-skinned or mixed. Now, whether you agree with Charleston White's perspective or not, he definitely brought up a conversation that goes beyond the immediate controversy. He's essentially asking whether people are judging Claressa based on what happened, or whether some of the criticism is influenced by how she looks, how she carries herself, and the fact that she's never been afraid to speak her mind. But before we get into exactly what Charleston had to say, let's go back to the question that started this entire
trying to get somewhere because I'm done boxing.
Can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't been here before. How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're going to call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life. Because she has a man who she's big about. So don't make it seem like it's just one-sided. I'm not with somebody's husband. I'm with the man who filed for divorce, who's serious about me, who has done things for me that I've done for him. So that's not what it is. They say that because they want that to be the narrative, but that's not it. People go through divorces and breakups more than anything in the world. That's why it's such a big talk.
Oh, we know.
Oh, I just got divorced.
I'm in one right now.
Honestly, I think that woman was lucky Claressa didn't completely go off on her. Because imagine looking somebody directly in the eyes and asking them a question that personal and disrespectful. At that point, it almost feels like you were trying to create a viral moment. You wanted a reaction, you wanted a clip, and you knew exactly what kind of response that question could get. I'm not saying Claressa would have gotten physical with her, but everybody knows Claressa Shields isn't the type to sit there and quietly accept something she feels is disrespectful. She's always been outspoken, and she doesn't have a problem letting people know exactly how she feels. So yeah, I think the woman was fortunate that Claressa didn't snap back at her right there. Now, at the same time, I can understand why she felt like she needed to ask the question. It's not necessarily the question itself, but the way you approach something that personal. Claressa has already made it clear that she's in a relationship with Papoose, and whatever is happening legally with his divorce is something those people involved have to deal with. And let's be real, divorces can take time. So you're sitting there trying to promote a fight, and instead of keeping the conversation focused on the actual event, you're suddenly being asked about somebody else's marriage. How would you feel if somebody put you on the spot like that? But then, things got even more interesting. Claressa eventually found out that the same woman was going on to other platforms and continuing to discuss the situation. At that point, Claressa basically said, "Wait a minute, you're still talking about me?" So instead of letting the conversation keep growing without responding, Claressa went straight to her own platform and addressed it herself. And before I get into exactly what Charleston White had to say about all of this, I have to show you guys the clip where Claressa responds.
I answered you respectfully and left you where it was at. I didn't check, well, yeah, I did check you, but I didn't go off how somebody else would have went off on you because you was very disrespectful. So now you got all this shit to say But didn't you just go through a divorce because you cheated on your man? So you are a part of the cheat on my husband committee. You the leader of the shit. Or is you the CEO? Like, which one is you? Is you the head or the... Because how the fuck you mad at me because I told you that my man is going through a divorce, so us, do not consider him a married man. He's a separated man going through a divorce. But bitch, you sit here and cheat on your husband with a barber. And you got the nerve to talk about me? Girl, bye.
Man, this situation got way more interesting than anybody expected, because Charleston White stepping in to defend Claressa Shields, that was definitely not on my bingo card. The whole thing started after Claressa appeared on a radio show and got hit with a very personal question about her relationship with Papoose, especially considering the fact that he is still legally married to Remy Ma. And honestly, a lot of people felt like the question wasn't really about getting information. It felt like the host wanted a viral moment. Because let's be real, you're sitting across from somebody who's promoting a fight, and instead of keeping the conversation focused on her career, you suddenly put her relationship under a microscope.
Public service announcement. All the bloggers, all the media, and mostly it's the black celebrities and black entertainers. If Claressa Shields, and I want y'all to hear me good, if Claressa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed, if Claressa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed, nobody would have a problem with her. But because she's a darker skinned complected black woman, who's in physical shape, you can't beat her up. She got a mouth on her. She speaks out against somebody who speaks up against her. And they're trying to vilify her. Why are they trying to vilify her? Because Papoose and Remy Ma had a public separation. Remy Ma got caught cheating with another nigga. She left Papoose for another nigga. Papoose stayed single for a while. Took him a year or so, and he got with Claressa. What the fuck is wrong? Because they ain't got married. Or he ain't got a divorce. Bitch, I got a wife and a girlfriend. Claressa Shields is everything you want your dark-skinned daughter to grow up to be. I would want my niece to be. Yeah, bitch, he ain't nigga now. Why do she have to have a problem with him still being married like y'all do? So I want to say to the fat bitch that's on the morning show with Jock and Shawty. I was on there. Bitch tried to be sassy with me too. Fat bitch ain't got no room to be sassy and messy. You didn't answer that question from a place of love. That was a fat hoe messy question. That was a fat messy question. Back to the hotel. And y'all ain't finna dress it up like the people want to know. We don't want to know. Only you messy bitches want to know. Why? Because y'all really want to know why y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Lotto. Lotto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. Y'all don't say nothing to Lotto. What's the problem, people? Being hypocritical again. Claressa, can't now one of them hoes whoop you. Papoose, my nigga, you beating up everybody. Why? You don't talk. You just move with grace. I love you, nigga. Boy, I'm talking about a smooth player. They try to say you ain't got nothing. Say, nigga, I was a nigga who didn't have nothing but some good conversation and some good dick that goes mediocre when I get half-ass what I want. So, yeah. So now, my nigga, Claressa, man, keep holding your head up. They hating on you. But I promise you, if you was a light-skinned sister, you wouldn't have these problems. They don't give Lotto no problem. Lotto over her acting like she's a boss bitch, playing doghouse with 21 Savage and his wife. Come on now. This playing surrogate mother, like she really started out being a surrogate mother. She was the side bitch that got pregnant. She my side bitch been pregnant. Shit, I done shot that car, yeah, so now, man, I ain't got no side bitches. All my bitches, my bitches. So, Papoose, you got one woman, and you publicly claim her. Remy Ma got another nigga. Why don't Remy Ma, long head ass, catch no flack for fucking with that nigga? Why? Because Claressa is a champion. And champions always or has to be tried to brought down. She's confident and she's arrogant when she needs to be. She's meek and humble when she needs to be. You can't fault nobody for that. All y'all wrong for f***ing with Claressa. And to that on that radio station, stop acting like you wasn't being messy, fat ass bitch. Fat hoes ain't got no room to say nothing. So, and if we want fat hoes ain't got not no public fat ass bitch, you fat bitch. Fat ass bitches ain't got room to say nothing. And then Eva Michelle, bitch, shut up. All y'all done fuck with a married nigga before. Every in the industry, you done fuck with a married nigga before, especially if he done left and ain't got a divorce. Like that's the problem. Claressa ain't the first, you ain't the last, baby. Go whoop that hoe or this weekend or whenever you got to have a fight. Keep talking your shit. Keep strutting like the rooster in the hen house. Why? They could never be you, mama. These pretty assholes and these fat assholes with these faithful men and these so-called happy relationships, these hoes miserable. They ain't got the kind of confidence you got, baby. They ain't got the kind of confidence you got. Wow. Cause can't one of them whoop you. At the end of the day, can't nobody whoop you. So let them talk and you keep talking back. And don't you hold your head down and feel bad by shaming these about your nigga. That's your nigga. And you his bitch. So fuck who don't like.
And honestly, y'all, I have to say I agree with Charleston on this particular point. If Claressa Shields were light-skinned, I genuinely don't think she'd receive nearly this much criticism. I feel like a lot of people would simply overlook the situation and move on. And I think the example he brought up with Lotto and 21 Savage is worth discussing. There have been plenty of conversations online about 21 Savage's marriage and the circumstances surrounding his citizenship, yet people can still look at their relationship with Lotto and celebrate it publicly. Now she's reportedly pregnant, and congratulations to them. That's their business, and I wish them nothing but the best. But that's exactly why Charleston's argument caught my attention. He's saying Claressa Shields can face a different level of backlash because she's a dark-skinned black woman who's outspoken, confident, successful, and doesn't back down when people challenge her. And whether people want to admit it or not, colorism is still something that exists in society. It's uncomfortable to talk about, but pretending it doesn't happen isn't going to make the conversation disappear. Now, that doesn't automatically mean every criticism Claressa receives is because of her skin tone. That's where I think we have to be fair. Claressa has a very strong personality, she's extremely outspoken, and she's never been the type to stay quiet when she feels disrespected. Naturally, that's going to attract both supporters and critics. So now I want to hear from y'all. Do you think Claressa Shields receives more backlash because she's a dark-skinned woman who is confident, outspoken, and unwilling to back down? Or do you think the criticism has more to do with her personality and the way she handles certain situations? Let me know what you think down in the comments, because I really want to hear both sides of this conversation. And listen, we're almost at 5,000 subscribers, so I seriously appreciate everybody who's been watching, liking, commenting, and supporting the channel. If you're new here and you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out another video that's popping up on the screen right now. There's plenty more content for you to tap into. And before you leave, don't forget to hit that like button. Every like helps the video reach more people, and I truly appreciate the support. Most importantly, hit that